different game. But I mean, he's a class tender, so I mean, he makes those saves, and it's huge for us.
When you say we were goaltender tonight, the job you did?
It's perfect. You know, he's perfect on the score sheet. He's perfect in the game. Came up with huge saves and big moments. Obviously, the number of penalties we took today could have been a real problem for us, but you know, Murr was really solid. That 5-on-3 is incredible. So yeah, he was outstanding. Happy for him.
What goes through your mind during that 5-on-3, especially when Mitch gets his stick broken like that?
Hold on. You know, you're hoping that they're going to take a shot and we're going to allow our goalie to freeze it and reset. You know, just the number of penalties we had taken there, we were asking for trouble, obviously, but I mean, I can't say enough about how our guys competed. You know, whether it's Mitch in that case, no stick, he's doing all that he can to help us, and our defenseman back there. You not only kill a 5-on-3, but you got Gio and Halsey, the two guys in the box, and so we're asking Sandy and Lily out there. And to me, those guys had an incredible game tonight. Like, those two young guys took on a lot here tonight, and were really, really good.
What have you learned about them through this playing?
I think you learn a lot about their character. You know, like the team needs them to step up in a big way, and they've done exactly that. Like, those guys played hard today. They played a lot of minutes tired too. Like, you're down to 5 defensemen. You know, one's Connor Timmins, who's playing his first game with us and not taking on a whole lot. So a lot's fallen on those two young guys. We've come to expect Gio and Hall to do a really good job for us, but those two have really stepped up here today. Like I said, they played hard. They moved the puck well. They were physical, competitive, and they're doing it a lot on a half a tank, and the bottom of their tank a lot of times. So, yeah, impressive.
Is there an update on Victor Sheldon right now?
Yeah, he's going to miss some time. We don't think it's going to be anything too serious, but I certainly don't expect him to be available for us the rest of this week.
Does it underline how impressive the streak now? Mitch has 20 games. He's just the fourth active player to get to 20 games in a point streak.
Yeah, I mean, it speaks to how rare an accomplishment it is and how proud he should be of it. There's a lot that goes into something like that, but again, he's just another guy that he gets on the board early, contributes to that first goal to help us get a lead in the game, and then he's called on to play some very difficult minutes with the amount of penalties that we took tonight, and he's outstanding in that way too. So yeah, I thought that line was really good all night, and Mitch was certainly a driver of it.
What do you think of Semyon and Timmins in their first game?
Well, tough games to really evaluate them in, to be honest. There's long stretches between their shifts. I thought Timmins in particular definitely got better as the game wore on, the more reps he got. Very smart guy with the puck. I thought he moved the puck very efficiently. He makes a real good defensive play in the third period where Ben's coming in with a ton of speed, and he really gets in his way and slows him up. That was really good to see. So to that end, I think I'm happy with his performance. I thought with STA, tough to evaluate him today. I really liked the defensive play he made on his very first shift, protecting the net and broke up a play. Aside from that, there wasn't a whole lot happening, but again, tough day to play your first NHL game where you're sitting for long periods of time watching special teams.
Sheldon, 12 straight games now, you guys have got at least a point in the standings, like 9 regulation wins. Is there a thread that runs through that you can kind of point to for why you've had such success? Just
the resilience, I would say. The resilience of our group and goaltending. Like, the goaltending has been really good and given us a chance. When we've been overwhelmed a little bit at times, and with our injuries, you come to expect that's going to happen. At times, you're going to need big plays from our guys, whether that's the goalies or whether that's our game breakers on forward. But just the resilience of the group and how they've defended when they need to, come up with big goals at key times when we need to, whether it's today. Our first period was not good here today, but we got our chances and we made good on them. So that's big. Look at the power play goal we scored in Tampa in the third period when we really needed a power play goal. Those guys go out and get it for us to make sure we get a point. So just the resilience as I reflect on the stretch that we've been through speaks a lot to the character and the growth of the group, because we've relied on guys you know, especially on defense, to play in spots that they hadn't in a lot of cases. You know, whether it's Sandy Lilligren that we've talked about, or Holloway, Mete, Timmins tonight. So that's a really good sign, and they're very healthy for our team.